Greetings and welcome back for another edition of Stories from My Tree. And today we're looking at a Yoda ornament. And I love Yoda. Yoda, one of the great beloved Star Wars characters, probably because he's one of the most quotable. And one of my favorite quotes comes when Yoda is training Luke in the ways of the Force. And Yoda asks Luke to do something that Luke perceives to be impossible. And with exasperation, Luke Skywalker says, "Well, I'll try." And with indignation, Yoda responds, "No, you do or you do not. There is no try." Now, we can experience that exasperation. We can experience that sense of feeling overwhelmed. And on this busiest Saturday of the busiest season of the year, maybe you're feeling that way today. I heard on the news this morning that Saturday before Christmas is now called Super Saturday because people are going to be flocking in droves to the grocery stores and the retail stores and the shopping malls and places like that to try to get their last minute things done for Christmas. And it can leave us with a sense of feeling hurried and overwhelmed and exasperated to the point where it's almost as though getting ready for Christmas at this point feels impossible. Now, I know in our lives, we were out late last night shopping and we had a late dinner and we came back and we made Christmas cookies with the kids, and we still are looking ahead to all that we have to do: food to cook, presents to wrap, getting ready to receive family, go do some traveling ourselves. And you're getting to the point where it almost feels like it's impossible to get everything done that you need to do. And so in that sense of feeling overwhelmed, you start saying, well, I'll try to get that done, or I'll try to get that done. And Yoda's quote about committing to either do something or not do something is kind of profound, I think. I had an opportunity yesterday to talk to a couple people and invite them to come to worship for Christmas Eve at the Well. And I was greeted with, well, I'll try to make it. Got a lot to do. We got family coming in and presents to wrap and food to prepare. I'm like, yeah, I get it. We're in the same boat too. But if we're just focusing on those aspects of the celebration, we miss the celebration itself. It's kind of like going to a baseball game and with anticipation, waiting for the wave to break out and not paying attention to what's happening on the field, because what's happening on the field from a spiritual point of view this time of year is we're celebrating the fact that God broke open the heavens, that he came down in the form of Jesus Christ, a little tiny babe, vulnerable, lying in the manger. And it was a cosmic event that took place. The celestial miracle of the star of Bethlehem appearing in the sky, the angels piercing the darkness and singing praises to God and sharing the message of hope and salvation, that the promise and the fulfillment was taking place right then and right there, of God coming to be Emmanuel, God with us, and that his name was Jesus because he was born to save us from our sins. Now, I don't know if you're feeling right now like it's going to be impossible to get everything done. If you're still so wrapped up in trying to get those last presents wrapped, or you're all heated up because you're not sure that you're going to be able to get all the food cooked. All those things are great and wonderful parts about the celebration, but please, let's make a commitment this year to not miss the celebration itself, to not miss the true reason for the season, the fact that God did send his son Jesus to be God with us, to make his home here on earth, so that through our faith and belief in him, showing us the way, the truth, and the life, that we recognize that God is making our home with him in heaven. So I'm wearing kind of a Star Wars themed t-shirt that says, "May the Lord be with you." And that's my prayer for you today as we find this Super Saturday, getting ready for what could be the most amazing of Christmas celebrations that you've ever had. Because this is an opportunity for you to truly commit to this true celebration of Christmas and not getting wrapped up in the things that go along with it, as fun and as wonderful as they are. So I want you to commit to celebrating the birth of Jesus this year. Be in worship. Find a church where you can light candles and receive communion and hear once again that story of hope and peace and joy and love, that God truly did so love the world that he sent his one and only Son, so that those who believe in him will not perish but have everlasting life. And that life is the light of the world that still shines. God makes that light to shine in the darkness. The darkness doesn't understand it, and it's so that we can experience the glory of the face of God in Jesus Christ. So that's what I want you to commit to today, to do or to do not, but don't just try. Experience the true reason of Christmas and give yourself to the love of God that God has given you in Jesus. Thanks. God bless. Have a great day. and we'll touch base tomorrow on Christmas Eve.